This is Merville Myers reading some of my writing. Housing for Women 2000 to 2025. Housing for Women Terrorism started in July 2023. When a letter came in the post from Devonshire Solicitors LLP, Naryn Masera, I was taking Arnold Ebenezer Tomlinson to the solicitors to sign off his will and the power of attorney, POA. When I paused to telephone the number on the letter. Our ancestors were transported across continents to be enslaved by Bakra masters and misses. In 2025, Merville Myers was sectioned under the Mental Health Act and diagnosed with schizoaffective disorder, maniac type, and prescribed medication. Are you needing advice, hope, peace, comfort, guidance? The Equality Act 2010/2015. Get a copy of In Honor of Strong Women Everywhere, signed by Sir Mark Rowley at a New Met for London launch in September 2023, after District Judge Stellini labels me a violent nuisance on the 1st of August 2023. Are you sometimes lonely, depressed, stressed, worried, being bullied, experiencing temptation, facing difficulties in life, feeling lost or unwanted? Happening with Devonshire Solicitors LLP sending letters to AL1 Ward, the Maudsley Hospital, Denmark Hill, London, SE58AZ. Have you lost someone you love? Fear about the future. Reference social media. Hurricane Melissa. Brothers Ballis getting chemo for blood cancer and Amley disabled. Grandson Zaydan Morris send. As you read this book, and this book is the Bible, so I made use of it. I found it when I was in the Maudsley, and I made use of it. As you read this book, we hope you will receive help in time of need, guidance in life, and knowledge of Jesus Christ, hope for the future, and peace of mind. I, Merville Myers, is asking God to help me not to be judgmental of others. 1st of the 11th, 2025. Merville Ione Ratty Nemhard Myers Tomlinson, who was kidnapped from 16 Alma Grove, Bermondsey, London, SE15PY, on the 2nd of the 6th, 2025, sectioned on the 3rd of the 6th, 2025, has proved that the plot to kidnap, murder, section me from 30th of the 10th, 2017, when Winsome Duncan and Barrister Ryan Clements sent Metropolitan Police to my home to section me with London Ambulance Service. Following the same pattern of breaches to use prescription medication to silence me. The plot to use prescription medication will not work. I am putting evidence online. I have been kicked out of 3 GP surgeries since the 5th December 2023. The NHS will pay for the neglect of Arnold Ebenezer Tomlinson on Byron Road. Pals and Gail Lewis will suffer the consequences. Dr. Phil Gregory, NHS, Maudsley. Zeba Qureshi, Housing for Women. Naryn Masera, Devonshire Solicitors. Richard Blakeway, Housing Ombudsman Service. HHJ Richard Roberts. District Judge Sarah Elizabeth Beecham. District Judge Bell, District Judge Greenwich, District Judge Swan, District Judge Richard Hayes, District Judge Pygram, District Judge Stellini, District Judge Bastin, District Judge Nader, District Judge Ackland. The above names are tip of Housing for Women Terrorism and Gaslighting, as Merville Myers will be going to the head of the UK colonization, naming Queen Camilla in ITV documentary aired on Irving Julius Empson Nemard birthday. For why the world must be aware that Merville Ratty Nemhard passed Bible knowledge with credit. Then my life changed at puberty. Fight for justice, come full circle. I believe I stopped cursing. 1st of the 11th, 2025, M.I. Myers. I'm in here lonely, and as you have read in there, so I'm making the most of my opportunities and what I have to document my status. So this is my schizophrenic diagnosis. I don't give a toss. So here it says Merville Myers. So when they're talking crap about me, yeah, I sat in there and I wrote. I finished pens upon pens upon pens. So there it is. Okay? So you see my face. I don't suffer fools gladly. Yeah? So I sit in here and I started writing again. Using my pen and paper. I will need to get... Yep. I will need to get me... I use this as... because that is torn. Yeah. This is what I do. I'm a writer. So I'm putting statistics online. So when they say this mad woman, what this mad woman does, there's a method to my madness. And all those who are saying, oh, she was sectioned and she attacked whatever with a hammer. Nothing like that. Why did they drop the case? Why did this HHJ Richard Roberts drop the case? So this is what I've been writing. And I'm gonna put this out there as soon as I'm finished. And probably have a rest. Yeah? Yeah? So I'm writing. Yeah? Yeah? I see what Northwest is sending me. Oh, TikTok post removed. So I sit in here and I write. They've given me clearance for whatever, but I'm not falling for their tricks. Chambers Nemhard family. Here we are. Yeah, and this is what I've just read. Because somebody is going to pay. So there we are. Yep. Imagine, it's like a prison. Yeah. So now I'm going to close off this and upload it.